Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How was that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
So what is up, everyone? It is Will here from the Discombobulated, and this is part, I don't know, 4 I think, of LA Noire walkthrough. I can't remember what case this is, but we actually started a new part on a brand new case. So it seems we're not going to have to drive that far, because it was just there. Okay. Might as well just drive up there again. Where's the other dude? Where's he at again? Hurry up. Screw him. I'm off. I don't even care. I don't even care about the other guy. And I'm going the wrong way. Let's turn this around. Move out the way, people. Oh, now you... Okay, get in. Okay. How do I get up there? Do I run up the stairs? Yeah, I'll run up the stairs. Actually, I'm pretty sure there's another way to get up there.
Open your eyes! Way too close.
Yeah, if you didn't know, I am like the shittest driver of these games, so don't get butthurt on it.
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. There are stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Alright, let's go look around this. Hopefully there are
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Okay, so we're going down the crash side, or are we looking around there first? It doesn't really seem like there's anything around here, so we'll just go straight down there. Apparently you can like buy new suits and stuff. I wanna get new suits. This suit's pretty black and white.
Laid out on the trunk, and that isn't even the best part.
Yeah, right, okay. Oh, I don't even know what to look for. Shouldn't be lazy or something. Let's go look inside the car.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been a
Oh yeah, not badly injured, you know, just
tends to lessen the soft tissue.
smashed into the thing, put in hospital, you know, not badly. No, it doesn't really seem like there's anything this side. So, nope. Look at them panties.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them? They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Nice. Let's look at that. Please, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
She's a long way from home.
Maybe something else. The music's different. I didn't look at that. Down here. God, I hate pushes. Ooh, what is this? That is not. There's so many pieces of paper just lying around everywhere. I already looked at that. Shouldn't we write it down or something? Let's take the...
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Okay, anything else? Nope.
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? The driver's in a fit state.
Okay, that was good. Let's go talk to this woman. Why would people just come and watch that look from this angle, okay? All they can see.
You all seem to be standing around.
Hey, let's watch. The police are still standing there. A few cars sitting there and a woman crying. Stupid people.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Lol. He's got tired.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Yep, bullshit. Dog.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I don't really understand how you could tell a lie about that, but she looks evil, so I'm about.
How old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Did I get that wrong? Yeah.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
I'm gonna doubt that. There's no way she's telling the truth. Look at it.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Okay.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna use him. I can't use intrusion. She looks pretty certain.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Now,
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics. You're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here.
such a bitch.
Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Shake out a little bit. Interview Jeff.
All these cops? It's gotta be something big, right?
You can drive, but kill some more people.
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
We'll pick up the phone outside the property, you know.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
I really want to know when this game was set, because it seems like it wasn't set too long ago.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimming.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Yeah.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
Oh. Why is that wrong?
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica,
Yeah,
you want me to
whatever.
call your father. You better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
You're lying. Why is that wrong? Oh my god.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
I'm just gonna say true.
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of a camera with the lights turned on you.
What? Why is that wrong? Oh my god.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
I don't know what to do. Let's see if I have any evidence. Yeah, I'm gonna just say lie, I don't know.
God damn it, tell the truth, Jessica.
I am telling the truth.
Oh wow,
I don't know where the place is. I barely know this city.
Say underwear, I don't know.
I think you should leave now. You're being horrible to me.
You should think about going home, Jessica.
Zero.
You're mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Well, that went well.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Okay, well this is probably a lot different to any other walkthrough of this game, because I seem to be getting a lot wrong.
There she goes. Come on.
Wait, what was I meant to do? I did lie, I did doubt it. I'm pissed off, I won't do that again.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Ah, movie, faggot. Keep LA safe, drive safely. Well, I kind of just destroyed
A remarkably speedy recovery.
that, like, saying or whatever. Yeah.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Yeah, hello, don't get that around.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Fuck the fuck. Thank you.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
But admit, my partner does literally nothing. He...
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
Hello. Haha. Snake it. Alright, I could probably understand.
No, I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 8.
Why is, like, no one else hearing what she's saying? She's swearing and being fucking loud, and everyone's just chilling. Oh, wait, no, he's finally been okay. You know what, I'm sick of it. She has no clue. Alright. Investigate Bishop.
You're behind the wheel. So where you want to go?
This guy's so awkward. It's probably like his little OCD thing or something.
Guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If you had any sense, you wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or you'd have done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just from looking at his broad.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
Okay, wasn't that where we were going anyway?
11K, 11 King, a
Pretty sure it was.
progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3.
Yeah, we got it the first time, dude.
KGPL clear.
But I kinda wanna drive him. Okay, go for that. Alright, let's go.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Thank you very much.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
What did he say? He said right, then last one on the left. No, he didn't.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Okay. So I'm guessing Mr. Bishop did this.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
No, nothing. There's the lock.
I doubt it.
Presented to Mark.
Still, there's like no help whatsoever. No, this lady also has like a name on it.
Doesn't look like anything.
Nope. But there's no money on.
Maybe. No.
Nothing.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
A photo's gotta be something.
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Okay, let's see if there's anything we do. No, I doubt there's gonna be anything in the teapot. Or in the kitchen.
I don't think so.
Nope. Alright then. Let's play some tunes. Aha.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Shit.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Music hasn't stopped yet. There's probably still one more thing to find. I looked in every room. Nope, yeah, here we go. What the hell?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
A lot of money. I'm pretty sure that's it. Good.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
I kind of believe what she's saying, but look at her face. As no one knows, I have no. I'm gonna doubt it.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
She's telling the truth. She's not lying.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Yeah, she doesn't think genuine enough when she's like that.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband...
I got them all right.
It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Okay, let's use this telephone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Alright. Pretty sure that's it.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
So true. Alright, let's go. Okay, I can't leave. Alright, he can drive again.
You can drive.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment?
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average gated broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and the captain.
Becomes a peacetime pyrotechnic display.
Alright, that's probably where it all went down.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Look at that fucking bear. It's awesome. I want a bear like that in the room. That's sick. There's another one.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Like, if they say, "Oh, what's this got to do with me?" and stuff like that, it makes it you're basically saying, "Oh, I did it." Now let's look for one that.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Little pervert.
Well.
Look, you could see it. If they're acting or whatever, you could just see it. What? Whatever. Games are stupid sometimes.
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
Yes, it does. It's like the drug, isn't it? That was the...
This isn't what we're looking for.
No, that was the drugs. You said you could...
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
This doesn't pertain to the
No. Ah, look. That is drugs.
Optimistic, Cole.
I'll come back to it later. That's not right. There's a mirror. Is there. Okay, so that can't be the... I'm pretty sure that's the drugs. That's really annoying. Let's go take a look in here. take a look like it. I don't think that there'll be anything like that. Here we go. Oh, look at that newspaper in a bit. By the doorheads.
So this is where you sprang from.
That is exactly the same. That's pretty much like all we need to get it in. That doesn't look right. Knew it. Maybe the permanent one. Yep.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Just got a knife. Nothing.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Okay.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
You got asking. There's still some more stuff to find for him. Okay, I don't think there'll be anything more. That newspaper, let's go with it.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey, you don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Alright. Well, that didn't really make sense, but okay. Okay, is that it for the investigation? Well, apparently there's still some more stuff. Didn't take long. I saw like nothing. Okay.
Doesn't tell me anything.
No, okay. Let's try over here. Ooh. Ah, the drugs. Okay.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Pretty sure you basically just take it in right now. Let's go talk to him.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
I'm down in that. There's no. Nah.
He was here yesterday, and something happened that pushed him over the edge. You're holding out on us, Hopgood.
You know, I have very good connections with the Vice Squad.
And well, there's a surprise.
They won't appreciate you coming in here and strong-arming me.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, ad vice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Oh.
I don't think they like your little pep talk, Bukowski.
Oh, shit! Get us out of here!
Bam!
I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Shoot them. Shoot them.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Come on, dude. Shoot him.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Get out the way. You just ran in front of me. See, if this was on the outside, then we'd go there.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Wait, so we going away from him, or
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
let's go down there and see if it's over. I don't know. Are we meant to run away, or
Make a move! We're sitting ducks here!
pretty sure we are. I'm so good. You know, I'm gonna try killing him.
Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here!
Let's go kill this man. Teach him a lesson.
I'll try and bust his tires.
Yeah!
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. When they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode off there. It's been going for quite a long time. I'm sure I'm gonna hit something or kill someone, which is probably likely. Hope you enjoyed it. Please check out the other parts. What the fuck?
Oh, I knew
I just smashed a tree. Right, so see you guys later.